Good morning, everyone. You know what time it is. It's time for First Alert Weather Extra on this Labor Day. Good morning. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Jill Gilardi here with an update on your forecast. Very detailed update, that is. All right, so just talking about the month of August, finishing below average. Gosh, probably the first time in like 21 months we've seen a below average month and below average precipitation, too. We had one I guess two pretty good days, and then it's been pitiful. So, yeah, our departure for the month of August is almost, up to 2 inches. So, we will be looking and waiting for our next chance of rain this month. Today is the start of meteorological fall. It is Labor Day as well, and temperatures are going to be climbing into the 70s today with more clouds than sun. So that's the only change in the past couple of days, and temperatures maxing out probably mid 70-degree range. Those clouds will certainly hold back the warming process, but at least it'll be dry. Heading to the beach today, here's a look at the forecast for you. Mostly cloudy conditions, temperatures ranging from the mid to maybe a few upper 70s possible out there. And if you're going to be going out on the water, on the boat, well, the conditions will be great. Again, just more clouds than anything else. And winds are not going to be terribly strong by any means, 5 to 10 knots. Wave height, a foot or less. So, yeah, great visibility. Grilling today. Many of us have plans to, cook out. And the weather cooperating for that. You'll be dressing for low, maybe mid-70s throughout the day. So this is afternoon, early evening hours you're looking at the time frames. Fire pit forecast. Yeah, we've had some great fire pit weather. And tonight, again, if you want to get that going early evening before you have to get ready for, work tomorrow, it's going to be looking fantastic for that. Now, we might get some clearing, and if so, we're going to just wait and see if we get that solar flare to reach Earth and produce a level that would make it visible for us here in Connecticut to see. Forecast now maybe up to a 7. So usually we need, for southern portions of our state, at least like an 8 for us to really see it. So it's more like inland Connecticut, northern Connecticut, and away from lights. You have a better chance. But you never know. Again, farther south, if you're away from lights and things like that, you got a great view north, you could see them. Again, it's all based on tracking that. We get satellites, we get things detecting that energy coming towards Earth. You predict it, but sometimes along the way it gets broken up a little bit. Maybe it's not as strong, or maybe it was under forecasted. Maybe it is more intense when it gets here. So we have the chance late tonight. So, before bed, go outside, look to the north, after 10 o'clock especially. See if you see anything. Sometimes you got to take a picture of it with that exposure to help, take away any other light pollution, because seeing it with your naked eye is sometimes challenging too. And then Tuesday, also a possibility. And it may be better, as we head towards Tuesday than anything else. So we'll keep you posted on this, obviously on social media, and updated on the air and things like that as we get new information from the Space Prediction Center. How about that? All right. So in terms of our weather locally, we've been dealing with ragweed and grasses, the pollen count. Moderately high today, moderate Tuesday, Wednesday. So really need some rain to knock down those levels. We really need some rain, too, to battle this developing drought situation. And, of course, we'll get another update on this forecast on Thursday. Watering plants, please do so. And I think you already know that, but we don't have rain. This is just another way of talking about the rain chance forecast, which is 0% going through at least Wednesday and Thursday, too. And your pups, their chance of getting wet paws instead of dusty paws is going to increase by Friday. So Friday's our day. Friday's also a day that it's going to become muggy out there. Possibly respiking again on Saturday. We will wait and see on that. But certainly you're going to notice it with those dew points, mid and upper 60s. That is sweaty weather. We're going from some sweater weather in the mornings to, getting a little sweaty towards the end of the week. Comparing the models, they backed up a little bit in the earlier arrival time, but then they both kind of aligned with that chance in the afternoon Friday, a chance in the evening Friday. So, just keep up with this evolving forecast, because as you know, sometimes the data shows one thing and then you get a little closer and it's like, what happened to the rain chance? Yeah, that's that's the way it goes sometimes. So keep checking back in with us. There's multiple ways of doing so, but here we go. Could even linger into Saturday morning, the chance for showers. Moderate chance for that tropical wave way off the coast of Africa to develop into anything tropical. So we'll keep you posted on that. Our chances for precipitation 6 to 10 days out, kind of flat even, and kind of leaning a little drier than average. So not impressive in the rain column. In terms of our temperatures, we've been averaging below average lows and highs. 59 is the normal low, 81 is the normal high. Looks like that trend for below average temperatures will likely continue going forward. So feeling like fall and maybe a little bit below average. Our days where we're closer to an average low, you can see maybe Thursday, could even be above that, certainly Friday morning, and then maybe going to Saturday. In terms of normal highs, closest to that tomorrow and Wednesday, but we're dry, so another dry stretch, and then the showers, maybe a few thunderstorms and muggy conditions Friday. Thursday just features more clouds building in, especially at night, maybe a shower after midnight, and then showers possible lingering into Saturday. Again, this forecast is evolving as we get new data, so keep checking back with us. Of course, as you know, we get into this evening at 9:30. We're going to have another First Alert Weather Extra. But there's look your high temperature forecast, even down towards the shoreline. Hope everyone enjoys their Labor Day, that you're safe, be careful on the roadways, if you're traveling, staying home. Yeah, just soak up this nice weather. And know that we'll just have to keep watering our plants until we get to Friday. That's our next best chance. And, of course, I'll have an update on the forecast coming up in the news at noon, then 12:30 on the WAX. But, again, for a more detailed look at the forecast like we're doing right here on First Alert Weather Extra, we'll have another episode at 9:30 tonight. Take care.